guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know that it has been so long since I have posted a video. I think we're going on maybe 3 or 4 weeks now, which is completely insane. But we have moved. I know that I mentioned in a video in the past that we were going to be moving into our 3-bedroom townhouse coming up in November, but we ended up moving earlier than expected. That's why things were kind of like, ugh. But yeah, we moved and it's been crazy, and I'm getting adjusted to being home with Amelia again by myself. That's why I haven't really had much time to film a video, but I am back and I am filming, and I'm really excited to be doing that. So yeah, you guys can finally, hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna have some content coming regularly for you guys once again. I never want to put YouTube on the bottom of my list of things to do, but moving was definitely a priority, and it had to get done, had to get unpacked, had to get settled in, and now that we are settled in, I am ready to be filming and editing and posting for you guys regularly like always. And you also missed another exciting life event. I turned 21 on the 4th of November, and yeah, I'm 21 now. I'm an adult, and yeah, I guess. So happy birthday to me, I guess. Belated birthday, whatever. You guys probably don't care, but I just had to say that. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So today I'm going to be telling you guys another story. I know that my last video was a story time, but the other video that I wanted to film, I'm probably gonna hold off a couple days because I'm kind of trying to, speed up the process, because my hubby's downstairs with baby and it's fairly late. It's around 8 or 9 at this point. So I just wanted to tell a story that wasn't too long, and I could film and get up there for you guys. So today is going to be another story time video, and today is going to be the story about a family member who kicked me out and left me stranded on vacation in Philadelphia. Now, I don't want to make this video to be like malicious and to kind of down talk a family member, because that's not what I'm about. If you're like a bad person, you know you are, and me making a video or not making a video isn't going to change that. So I'm not making this video to make anyone look bad. I'm making this video because it's a good story and it deserves to be heard, at least in my opinion. So now that I've put that little disclaimer out there, yeah, let me just tell y'all this story, okay? So when I was 16 or 17, one of those, I took a trip to Philly, and I went on my own this time, and I was really excited because I was going to be away from my mother, of course, and I was going to be with my favorite people, basically. And I was going to stay with my godparents during the duration of my vacation, which was going to be a full month. So I was super excited. Plus, I really love my godparents, and I love being around them. And I also wanted to see my other godmom. Yes, I have another godmom. And my godbrothers, which I love so much, and I love being around. So I was really excited to go to Philly and spend a lot of time with them, because I didn't see them often, and I was just really happy about it. My other godmom was the one who actually paid for my ticket to go down there, and because she wanted to see me and she wanted to spend time with me. And my first godmom, I guess, was going to let me stay with her, and she was really happy and excited about that too, and so was I, because I really love them. I was very close with them when they did live here in Ohio, and I was very excited to go and stay with them for a month in Philly. I was preparing to, have to go back and forth a bit, because my other godmom did want to see me and spend time with me as well. So I didn't really know how to do it, because I was a kid still. I mean, I was a teenager, but I was still a kid, and I didn't see that people would get so offended by me spending time with someone else. So I didn't really think too much about, spending time with, like, I did think about spending time with them, but like how I divided my time with them. But we'll get into that in a second. So I was staying with my godparents, and everything was really good. I was very respectful. I took really good care of the house, cleaned up after myself, didn't really make a mess, stayed to my bed, which was on the couch downstairs, and I kept everything really clean and neat. And me and my godmom were bonding a bunch, and my goddad and I were bonding a bunch, and everything was great. At least I thought it was. I mean, I didn't think that I was doing anything wrong, and I didn't think that I was, you know, hurting anyone's feelings by spending time with other people. So I would be with my godparents basically all day, and during the week, basically every day during the week, because my other godmom worked from the early morning to like 6 p.m. So she didn't get off work until late. So I was there all day. It wasn't like I was, you know, going out all the time. I was with them literally all day, every day. And when my godmom wanted to come and see me, of course I would go with her, because I knew that she wanted to spend time with me. She's the one that flew me out there. So I, of course, was going to prioritize making time with her as well. So I would usually go with my godmom mostly on the weekends because she had weekends off. I didn't see it as a problem. I mean, sometimes here and there she would pop up during the week and kind of take me somewhere, either to get food or to go somewhere with her and my god brothers, something like that. I mean, but it wasn't like it was an everyday thing. It was every couple days she would come and do that, because again, I was spending time with my godmom and my godparents a lot, and if they wanted to do something with me, of course I was going to go do it with them. Everything was fine and dandy for, I think it was 2 weeks. And then, I don't know, I guess shit went south. The godmom that I was staying with started acting really funky. Every time that I would go with godmom number 2 somewhere, or if she'd come pick me up out of the blue, she would get really like upset, I guess, because I was leaving. I just didn't understand it. I didn't see the issue with me leaving, because it was like we were literally doing nothing at times. Like we were just sitting at the house doing nothing, and I didn't see what was wrong with me going with my other godmom somewhere. Like I don't know, I just didn't understand it. But my godmom that I was staying with started acting really funky about the whole situation, and I don't know, I started to get some really weird and intense vibes. I didn't think much of it. Again, I was a teenager. Like, I didn't think people would really get offended by me spending time with someone, you know? So things were just kind of awkward and weird. But again, I wasn't acting different toward my godmom that I was staying with. I mean, it was the same. I was still respecting the house, respecting the people that lived in the house, and I was being a good house guest, I guess. I wasn't doing anything wrong, at least in my eyes. So one weekend I did end up staying the night with my godmom number 2, and the next morning we woke up and we went to the store, and we were gonna get some things for our trip because we were going to Hershey Park. So we were gonna get like snacks and stuff to take to Hershey Park with us, because Hershey Park food can be very expensive. So we wanted to take our own stuff. I didn't think anything of it. When I left the house, I told my godmom where I was going. She knew where I was going, and I told her I would be back the following day. We're at the store, and I get a phone call, and it's from my godmom that I was staying with. And she called me and she says, hey, I'm going to one of our cousins, name doesn't matter, would you like to come with me? And I said, who is that? Because I didn't know who that was. A lot of my family in Philly I really haven't met yet, or I met when I was very, very young, and I haven't seen since then. So some of the people down there I just didn't know, and when she said the name, I didn't know the name, and I didn't recognize who that was. So I said, who is that? And she said, it's our cousin, or something like that. I think it was cousin. Said, it's our cousin. Do you want to come with me? And I said, not really. I don't know who that is. And then she said, okay, that's fine. And then she hangs up the phone. And then my godmom's like, what happened? And she's like, I'm like, she wanted me to go see one of our cousins, but I don't know who that is. So I told her I didn't want to go. And then she says, oh, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. So we're continuing walking through the store shopping. And then my godmom gets a phone call from my mom, and my godmom answers it, and she's talking with my mom for a little bit, and then she gives me the phone. And then I answer the phone and like, what's up, mom? And she's like, what happened? She says, I don't remember what she said. She said, what happened? Why did ooh, I almost said her name. Why did your aunt call me? Or, because she's my aunt, but she's also my godmom. But I called her Titi, her name, because she was mostly just my aunt. So she said, why did your aunt call me and tell me that you need to leave her house? And I'm like, I don't know. Why? What happened? And she's like, oh, she said she asked you to go somewhere with her and you said you didn't want to go. And I said, yeah, because she told me to go to someone's house I didn't know with her and I didn't want to go. She didn't seem like she was mad about it when she was on the phone with me, because she didn't seem mad at all. She seemed perfectly fine. She said, okay, that's fine, and hung up with me. Not anything alarming. She didn't raise her voice at me. She didn't force me to go. She didn't, she just asked me if I wanted to go and I said no, and that was it. So I was really like confused. And then she said she called me and she told me that you need to pack your bags and get out of her house.
Get out of her house.
So I'm like, okay, why? I was so confused, you guys, because this came out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, and for no reason. Absolutely no reason. I didn't do anything. I just told her I didn't want to go somewhere with her. And I didn't see it as a big deal. Honestly, anyone wouldn't see that as a big deal. Was that a big deal? I don't think it was. I was really confused. And my godmom, the one I was staying with, she didn't text me. She didn't tell me that. She called my mom. And that's what was kind of like, question mark? Like, what? Because if you wanted me to leave your house, yeah, I'm a teenager, but you could have told me at least, or you could have told me that you were upset or something. She just basically kicked me out, didn't tell me anything, didn't tell me why, didn't express that she was upset that I didn't want to go with her somewhere. It just didn't make any sense. It didn't add up. So that was it. She kicked me out of her house. She didn't tell me that she kicked me out of her house. She told my mother that she kicked me out of her house. And that cut my trip short, because I did end up having to go home because I couldn't stay with my other godmom, because at the time she was living with her sister and her sister works, and she just didn't really have anywhere for me to stay. I ended up having to go home and get a flight for that weekend, which was really fucked up. I still don't understand till this day. But anyway, me and my godmom go back to my other godmom's who I was staying with house, and my bags were already packed and ready to go, which kind of makes me wonder if this was all planned in advance, because who really sits there and packs someone's bags without the intention of them leaving? I don't know, it was just really weird. It was really sketchy. Didn't make any sense. Still doesn't make any sense till this day. I pick up my bags, they're all packed, all of my things are together. In the front door, like right when you walk in, my bags were there waiting for me. So I got my bags and I left, and that was it. I stayed with my godmom for a couple days, and then I was scheduled to leave, I think, that following weekend. So I ended up having to go home early because my aunt slash godmom decided to kick me out of her house for no reason, I guess. So I did end up trying to contact her to understand like what happened and what like miscommunication went on there, but she didn't really care to speak to me. And I still don't understand what I did wrong, because I don't think that I did anything wrong. I still have a bad taste in my mouth for that. I don't hold grudges, but I don't particularly care for her anymore, and I don't think that I ever will. And yeah, I was really, really hurt and really confused by everything that happened, because I did think that we had a good relationship, and I thought that we were bonding a lot during the duration of that vacation. And for her to just pull something like that was really, really hurtful and really confusing. And this goes to show that even family can be, really spiteful and hurtful and cannot be trusted. And I think I think that's a big part of why I am how I am with family now, because I've realized a lot of how my family can be. They can be really spiteful and hurtful and cruel and evil, and I just rather not go through that again. So that's why I kind of stand off from a lot of my family, because they're all pretty much the same. They're all very hateful people. So that just goes to show family doesn't mean that they care about you, and family doesn't mean what a lot of people try to portray that it means, because there are friends that will treat you better than your family would. She is a blood family member. She is my grandmother's sister. So she's a blood family member, and it's kind of nuts how my godmom, my second godmom, who is not blood family member, took me in, treated me well, took care of me, still takes care of me, takes care of my daughter, and she's not even my blood. And it's just nuts. It's crazy. I was a teenager, and I didn't see that anything that I did was wrong. And I'm sure a lot of people would feel the same way. But yeah, I was very, very hurt, and I was more hurt that my godfather didn't speak up. My god brother didn't speak up. No one spoke up. They just let her do that and never asked a question as to why. And I don't know. I'm still really sad about the situation, because I did think that we had a better relationship than that, but I guess we didn't. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm kind of getting emotional, and that's because I'm pregnant. Other than that, I probably would never shed a tear over the situation, because it doesn't deserve my tears. But yeah, that is the story of the time that a blood family member kicked me out of their home for absolutely no reason while I was on vacation, and never explained why. Never talked to me again after that. And yeah, that was a lovely situation, and I hope that none of you have ever experienced anything like that and won't ever experience anything like that, because it sucks. It's very shitty, and yeah. So that's all for this one, y'all. I hope you guys did enjoy that story time. It wasn't meant to be so sad, but I guess it is what it is. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. I do post videos every single week. Just because my last video was posted 3 weeks ago doesn't mean nothing. I post videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for listening to me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.